Welcome, everybody. It's another exciting edition of the Sports Hole. I'm your host, Luke. With me, as always, XFL Jim, rock and roll, Matty Goldberg.
Yo.
What is up, gentlemen?
How you guys doing?
How we all doing? We have a great weekend.
Yeah, championship Saturday.
Yeah.
Damn right. Conference championships that sometimes mean something and sometimes don't.
Well, hold on. Before we get into that,
sounds
though,
salty.
We should probably discuss some of the bigger news.
Duke was robbed
of the weekend.
Duke
you
was
guys know
robbed.
about this, right? You guys are in the know.
Which one?
Yeah.
Which one are we discussing?
Unfortunately, there's a big controversy with the Niigata basketball controversy. It's upsetting the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Ooh, okay. I'm listening.
I think you know about Tiffany Storr.
Yep.
She's a mother, and her son Gavin was removed from the Nagani varsity basketball team for missing 2 practices to attend deer camp. This is a long-standing Upper Peninsula tradition. According to the family, the absences were communicated in advance, but the consequences was removal from the roster. Gavin, who had never missed a single game day with his teammates since 3rd grade, was devastated and has since moved to a different sport.
Fuck 'em.
How do you guys feel about this?
What is deer camp?
Like
this is a very Michigan thing. This is where you basically guys go and act like degenerates, and then they maybe shoot a deer.
Oh, so it's like a whole getaway for deer hunting.
Yeah, think of like a mancation in the woods with your buddies, and then you're trying to hunt deer in the process.
Matt, are you taking the side of the school in this one?
Are you who's team
I'm taking
Gavin?
the side of the
Who's
school.
team Nagani coach?
I'm taking the side of the school.
This seems like a regional tradition that everyone kind of like has expectations for and knows about. I'm team Gavin.
I'm team school. You have a commitment to your team. You miss
Did he miss any games, or did he just miss practice?
I think he was missing some practices. Wasn't going to miss
no
games.
Practice, no games.
Exactly.
Well, no, I'm okay with him not playing in the games, but did he get booted from the team?
He got booted from the team.
See, that's what I'm not like. I don't know if it's a regional thing. People expect people to be gone
How
for
did you find about this story?
This has divided Michigan. Okay, so Ryan Budden chimed in on the comments on Facebook on this Facebook post. I miss practice every year due to hunting. I understood the consequences. I didn't play in the first game of the season every year. I lived with it. Made it out alive, and 25 years later, I'd do it all over again and accept the consequences for the same decision.
See, I would be cool with him missing, like, not being able to play the first 2 games of the season or something like that. Well, I think it's a little harsh to get him kicked off the team.
Yeah, I mean, the coach said, like, look, I was only able to hunt 2 days with my kids this year, but we worked around it. You know, a lot of people like to go for a week or whatever, and there's other days they could have chosen to do this family trip.
How long was he gone?
I think the coach only got like 2 days. I think this kid was going to miss like a week or something.
A week's a little extreme.
Yeah. Maybe it was 4 days. I don't know. This thing is just, this is worse than like 2016 Trump,
I still think getting kicked off the team's a little harsh.
I agree. I think that's very fair. A lot of people are saying family first because it's like a family trip. Some people are saying it's just high school basketball in Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Nobody's going to make it to the league,
Is it a big deal up there?
So serious basketball? Fuck no.
The only guy that's good is your guy, Timmy, right? From Gonzaga. Timmy. Didn't he play up there?
Timmy actually grew up in Texas. His dad went to school. I went to school with his dad.
Oh, his dad's from Grand Rapids.
Yeah, I think the most North player we've got, I think, was Dan Marley.
What about Magic Johnson?
Magic Johnson's from Lansing. That's still downstate. Dan Marley was, I think, from like Traverse City. I'm not sure if we had Tom Izzo, though, is from the UP.
Okay.
That's pretty sick.
Maybe we'll have to get his opinion on it.
I actually do want someone now to ask Izzo at the next his next press conference about this.
Can you have your sister and see if her agent can coordinate an interview with Tom Izzo? Maybe she can pose as like one of the hosts.
Yeah.
Please, yes, please.
Okay.
Please, oh please, oh please.
Well, I mean, we can go back and forth on this. It's not going to get settled today, but I just want.
This is an ongoing story, perhaps. Maybe
it's
they
an ongoing
try
story.
to litigate it.
We'll follow up. Maybe we should monitor Gavin for the rest of his life. I got to find his Facebook and see if he'll friend me, and we can give updates on him, see when he gets married, and what college he ends up going to, and what he majors in.
So, I like the Gavin minute.
The Gavin minute. And so it is. All right, so we had some other shit going on this weekend. Jim, what happened?
Less important shit, but yes.
Yeah.
It was conference championship weekend for all the celebrate the end. Do you guys count like conference championship weekend as like the regular season, or is it the start? Is it the end of the regular season or the start of the postseason?
I think it's the end of the regular season.
I kind of view that way too, Maddie, where it's like you're putting a bookend on all the conference schedules and everything like that.
I'm not happy about some of the decisions made.
So 2 days, awesome games for the most part. There was like half the games were really cool and fun and chaotic, and then I'd say maybe a half to 2/3 were just shit games.
Yes.
Especially Saturday, it felt like all the games until the 2 night games that were happening at the same time were all bad games.
Yeah, they were bad. I mean, Georgia, Alabama, even though I had a big bet on Georgia, I had no excitement. It was
Alabama didn't cross the 50 till like the third quarter.
I had a feeling this was going to happen, by the way.
Yeah, and then BYU had one drive, and they couldn't do anything.
They couldn't, and their quarterback got banged up, didn't help either.
The last 2 games were fantastic.
Yep, Indiana, Ohio State, electric, amazing game. I just wish it kind of – I mean, the pageantry and everything was still there. I wish it kind of mattered more as a game, but still really fun.
I think it matters. It's something you haven't seen in 80 years.
It is cool that they won the Big Ten, but I wish it mattered for this, like, more of the season.
I mean, Luke and
it doesn't affect their season at all.
No, not at all.
I think it does. I think
it's cool to win it. Like, it's cool to win the Big Ten, but how does it affect their season?
Well, like Oregon last year, even though they got knocked off, they had a magical season. Like,
it is still really cool.
It's a magical season for something that hasn't been done in 80 years or something, that they won the Big Ten or something.
Since like the 60s.
Yeah, 67.
Yeah.
So that's 4.
I can't tell. I don't think they've ever been undefeated.
Yeah, I mean, they were the ass of the Big Ten. Northwestern was better than them. To think about it, like Northwestern has been more competitive in the last 30 years than Indiana. You just line up, you beat Indiana by 30 points, no matter who you are. And what this guy has done is incredible.
I was going to say, are we going to say Curt Cignetti best coaching hire since what? Maybe ever?
I think ever.
Possibly ever.
The greatest coach of all time.
Urban Meyer said it was the greatest coaching job he's ever seen.
It's incredible.
And he was sincere when he said it.
I have no idea who's like on Indiana's defensive roster, but they fucking held Ohio State to 10 stupid points. And I'm like, how do you coach that? Because I don't know what. Again,
how do you bring
like they're not loaded 5 stars. This is a lot of coaching involved here.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. And the quarterback, the first play of the game, he gets lit up. It was like a movie. It was like a movie where the first play, it's like he gets lit up by some big goon, and you're like, "Oh my god, the game's over."
Yeah, that guy was fucking Latimer, by the way.
He missed one play. He missed one fucking play.
You want to hear? Okay, so he's got 1, 2, 3 of those guys are from JMU. 4 of those guys are from JMU on the defense.
Right. So if they went to JMU, they're probably like 3 stars at best. Player development is insane with this guy. And then his coaching is just nuts.
Dude,
I mean, he's got everybody bought in that they can do things that you wouldn't imagine they could do. It's almost like mind over matter.
And I don't know if his guys leave him. His defensive coordinator's been with him since IUPUI.
Yeah.
It's D2.
You see the job.
It's like Indiana, it's like a D2 Indiana school.
Indiana, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Elon he was at. I mean, Elon.
He's had the same defensive coordinator his entire stretch.
Wow.
But here's the thing about him. Like, he worked for the biggest guys. How come he slipped through the cracks all these years?
So he worked for Saban, right?
I know.
I saw a video. I haven't watched it yet. It's called Saban's Lost Prodigy. And I want to see it.
He recruited the kid who won the Heisman, the running back. What's the name?
Ingram?
Ingram, yeah.
Yeah, Mark Ingram.
And yeah, he went to his house and Ingram was like, he sold me on what would happen, and it happened. And they've always had a good, relationship. And so he's one of those guys that's been around big time programs. It's just, how did nobody want to give him a job?
Also, Matty, you were 100% right. It was the Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
That was me.
Oh, Luke, sorry. That's
IUP.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, who doesn't know that?
I had a friend who went to Indiana at UP in Pennsylvania, so I know about it. It's such a small school.
So he was there, yeah, because he was with Alabama. He was with Alabama for Nick Saban. He was the wide receiver and coach there from 2007 to 2010. And then he coached D2 until 2018 when he jumped to JMU from 2019 to 2023.
And he goes into the pep rally, says Michigan and Indiana and Michigan Ohio State sucks, which is ballsy because you are the beat down team.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Michael Penix, they had a few good years, but they really couldn't beat Ohio State. I mean, what they did this year, they went into Oregon and won, which people forget about. And then this game was, look, they needed luck. They needed a guy to miss a kick. They needed a crazy fourth down call where
their defense is legit, though.
Yeah.
And Mendoza made every throw, every clutch first down. They didn't get a lot of yards, a lot of points. No,
he's crafty too.
Mm-hmm. But every clutch play he got.
He was like that at Cal too. I love Fernando Mendoza.
Did you see Cignetti's face after the game? He just looked straight. He wasn't happy. He was just.
Well, he said he's got to humble his kids. He's like, I got 20 days to humble them because, it's like you did this. You can't rest because everybody's going to be coming for you now.
Man.
They almost have 3 weeks off, which is crazy.
I mean, they've been living off of these transfer QBs, and who knows, you might not.
We'll get the wide receiver back that got hurt. So that's good because he had the catch against Penn State.
The break is great for teams like Indiana and Oregon and whatnot that are a little banged up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell of a game though.
He's his just before you get off of it.
Yeah.
His coaching record as a head coach is 143-37 all time for all of his stops.
Insane.
Jesus.
I mean, he didn't build Indiana in 3 years. He built them in 1 year.
Yeah, absolutely insane.
1 year they were right up there.
Unreal.
Crazy.
How much do you think those boosters are now like, let's just throw a little at the
dude, Mark Cuban's invested. Mark Cuban's in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cubes.
How long do you think he coaches? He's 64 right now.
Another 4 years.
I think he might make it to 70.
The interesting thing is he didn't want to go somewhere else. He probably could have had one more shot to coach somewhere massively big.
But also, if you could prove you could win at Indiana, why not just keep winning at Indiana?
Yeah.
Well, look at your boy Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, but he potentially thought he couldn't win a natty at Ole Miss. Curt Cignetti is proving he can compete for a natty at Indiana. Yeah. What's to stop him from doing that?
I'm also shocked. Virginia just laid an egg. You could just tell that I
don't know why you're shocked by that.
The moment was too big.
I do not know why you're shocked. Virginia's been this team. They've been walking the tightrope all year.
Well, they didn't play their best game when they needed to play their best game.
No, but I'm glad they're not in the playoff. They're playing in a much more awesome bowl.
I don't know how Duke can say they deserve to be in it. It's ridiculous.
I now don't like conference championships.
Well, I mean,
it's confusing.
What's confusing?
Well, people are like, I don't think Alabama deserves to be in. There's no way Alabama deserves to be in. And people are like, well, they were in their championship game. That says something. I'm like, I don't care. You still got to win that game, or you should have never lost to Oklahoma. The game between them and Oklahoma put them on the ropes, and they lost that game, a game they should have won.
Did you see the argument that they were making for Alabama? Is
ridiculous. Well, they said they played Georgia tough.
Now, no, I mean, not that. That's not the one I saw. It's like now that Alabama might have one of the best wins in college football. They beat the SEC champion earlier in the season.
That was look. The game versus Oklahoma is a game you have to win. You have a home game.
They almost lost to South Carolina.
I know. They should have
lost to Auburn.
Yeah, they were terrible against Auburn.
While I say you shouldn't penalize teams, there should be a consideration for the lopsidedness.
So I was I was understanding about them not getting booted from the playoffs entirely. I get it. They really don't want to punish conference championship people to the extent where they reward player teams for not making the conference championship and not playing in it. But to not have Alabama drop a single spot is insane.
The size of the loss has to matter because this is the time
I
of year
agree.
because
if you use more. to me if you use that argument where we don't want conference championships to like hurt you at all, which they did not hurt Alabama at all. What happened to BYU?
Exactly.
BYU
Alabama's
lost
a brand
2 games
name
this
that they
entire
wanted
season.
in.
I understand they got blown out both games, but it's the number 4 team in the country. Bama not only got blown the fuck out by Georgia,
I'm more on
they
Notre Dame.
They also have the worst loss of any team in the playoffs. Florida State.
Yeah.
I feel more bad for Notre Dame. I'm a Notre Dame simp.
Also, do you guys ever watch the playoff rankings ever?
No.
I missed it.
Good. Just never watch the weekly show. It is a waste of time. The committee told you it was a waste of time by opening the season when they started early November. They had
LSU.
because they weren't Maddie. The committee doesn't start their rankings till November.
Sure.
But they had Notre Dame 8 spots ahead of Miami. And then they just realized they fucked that up.
Yeah.
And they slowly brought Miami closer and closer and closer until the last week's rankings before conference championship week, where it was Notre Dame, BYU, Miami. BYU loses. Duke wins. Oh, we got to have some ACC representation. Well, Miami's now close to Notre Dame. Let's count the head-to-head. Boom.
Well, you
Notre
know
Dame
something?
gets fucked.
I'm a big baby in life.
So I get why Notre Dame fans are pissed.
Luke can attest to what a baby
Maddie,
I
you're
am.
the most emotionally mature.
And I'll tell you this. I love what Notre Dame did. I love this, I'm taking my ball home. You didn't get it? You feel like you're hurt? Fuck you. No. We're not playing a ball game. I am for it. Everybody's calling a bunch of crybaby pussies.
And they are, but they deserve to be.
But you know what? They could do what Florida State did a couple years ago when they didn't make it. And then they just showed up and lost 70-0.
You know what else they could do, though?
Don't do it.
Also, they could join a conference.
Yes.
That's what the NCAA
I'm not going to feel that bad for Notre Dame.
The NCAA is basically telling them, look, you want to get in, join a conference. Because we're going to punish you for not joining a conference. But I do love the taking the ball home and crying like little bitches. Okay. I love it.
Did you see, so this is what I don't understand. That Notre Dame, their athletic director, Pete Bavacqua, unloaded on the ACC saying that they have caused permanent damage to their relationship with Notre Dame. He said he's upset with how the ACC pushed for Miami over Notre Dame leading up to the selections. This is insane. You're not a member of the fucking ACC.
You can't have all the benefits of getting to play the ACC teams and none of the consequences.
You think there's money being
just like how it's just like how when Notre Dame declines to go to a bowl game, they get no consequences. Meanwhile, when K-State and Iowa State do it, both those teams had to pay $500,000.
You think that Miami, you get pulled over, you slip the officer at 20.
Well, what? No, but why wouldn't Miami? Why wouldn't the
Miami
ACC
slip the committee a couple?
No, but why? If you're the ACC, why wouldn't you push for Miami? Because then,
what are they going to push for Notre Dame?
If Miami makes the playoffs, the entire conference gets money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, if Notre Dame makes the conference, nobody gets anything.
The most humorous thing was Manny Diaz saying Duke deserved to get in. That was one of the funniest shit. That would have been hilarious. Yeah, come on. You lost 5 games. But I do think Notre Dame got robbed. I think Alabama didn't deserve to be in. If Alabama loses by a field goal to Georgia and it's a great game, they deserve to get in. But they didn't show up. They haven't showed up for 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a real downward trend.
Oklahoma, they're on the downside of what they're doing. Do you give Tulane a chance to beat Ole Miss or no? They played already this year. It was a blowout.
They got blown out. But no Lane Kiffin now. Who knows what Ole Miss is thinking? They've had a lot of time off. I think so. What's the spread on that one right now? It's a 17.5 point spread right now.
Wow. I like I like Tulane to cover, but maybe
You got to
they're
favor Ole Miss, like because remember last year, all the home playoff teams dominated the opening
yes,
round.
yeah,
Like you can't like factor in, you can't overbill just how awesome home field advantage is for these opening
no.
rounds. Like it's big.
Who do you like in the whole thing? I mean, I hate to say it. This sets up Ohio State. They got a loss out of the way. They can clean up their mistakes like they did against Michigan. And unfortunately, they're probably going to win it. But I
So
give Georgia and Indiana an outside chance.
I was gonna say I think there are
You give Oregon a
I give
chance.
5 teams a chance, maybe six. I'll give
Oregon?
six. I give six.
Okay.
I'll give Ohio State a chance, Indiana a chance, Georgia a chance. I'll give Texas Tech a chance, a legit
What about
chance.
Oregon?
I'll give if Oregon's healthy because
I'm not a,
they've been
I'm
so
not,
banged up, and I don't know if I
yeah,
believe in their. It's two things with Oregon. I don't know if it's the quarterback in tough situations I believe in, and
sure.
also the fact that they're both their like offensive and defensive coordinators are leaving at the end of this
Yeah.
season. Like I'm always a little worried about like the half in, half out situation going in.
I'm not impressed with Texas Tech's offense.
I know, but like I think they're just I
Their
think
D
the
is
offense is
amazing.
decent enough. I think they're just a better version of Oklahoma,
Yeah.
but I trust them more.
Oklahoma's
And the
offense has
fact that
really fallen off.
Texas Tech against the best opponents that on their schedule, Texas Tech hasn't lost like when they win, they haven't won by less than like 21 points. They've
Yeah.
dominated every game.
Well, now they're going to be playing tougher teams. So,
True, but like against the toughest teams on their schedule, when Baron Morton's there, he's
so who do you
clean.
like to win it all?
Uh the path. Oh, so the path. I think Indiana. I think Curt Cignetti
I
has his
kind of
boys
think so,
locked
but
in.
I think Ohio State is sadly will win it all.
Well, the issue with Ohio State is they have a really tough path in the semis if they get
And why
Georgia.
did they let their kicker come back? I mean, he just don't got it. Like he blew the game against Michigan last year. He missed a 25-yard kick.
hmm
High school kids don't miss that. The kid who went hunting doesn't miss that kick.
Yeah, if you want to see some unhinged fans,
I
go to that
saw.
Ohio State subreddit.
Oh
My
yeah,
God,
Did you see his Instagram?
no.
Oh boy.
I do think it's probably Indiana. It might be Indiana, Georgia
I mean, what do you
for
do?
the
The kid's
championship
what,
game.
21? He's a child. It's hard. But these are money games. These are hundreds of millions of people watching these fucking games. Like it's a
Sometimes it's
big
coaching
deal.
too.
Yeah.
Michigan got our special teams were awful this year. Our kicker, who was fantastic last year, sucked this year. Got a new special teams coach. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You know, like hopefully he can get his head back in the game.
I mean, kicking is so much confidence.
Yeah, it's really mental.
And
It's
but
fucking
this kid,
mental,
like,
Mike.
if you don't got it, like if you're not that ice water in your veins, like you just don't have it. You never will.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that guy for the Vikings, Blair Walsh. He was a great kicker. He missed that 23-yarder against the Seahawks in the playoffs, and he was never the same. And it's like it's a thing where like a guy like Adam Vinatieri, I hate to say it, Justin Tucker. I mean, these guys are clutch. Like they just have that weird fucking thing where not like they look for the moment to make these kicks. I mean, Vinatieri was the best I've ever seen. Morton Anderson way back in the day. I don't
Oh
know if you
yeah.
guys remember Morton
Morton, he had a brother too.
with the mullet, the
Yeah.
Grammatica brothers.
Yeah.
But
What do you guys think of the two G5 teams making it in?
I think it's good, but also it's like I'd rather see Notre Dame than James
I mean,
Madison, to
those
be
are like the
honest.
biggest spreads. I what I fear is if we don't get a good game out of these guys in the next few years,
Yeah.
that might go away.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
Boise
gonna be
State won
tough.
theirs.
But
Oh,
like
I
James
forget about Boise
Madison,
State.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
Like
also,
it's
like,
like
well,
charity.
I mean, to an extent, it's also the rules.
Wait, who did Boise State play last year?
They had a bye week, and then they played. Oh, they didn't because they played Penn State. You're right. They lost to Penn
Okay.
State.
Yeah.
And that wasn't close. So like if James Madison loses by 40, then like, all right, we can drop that.
I don't.
Like this
I
is not
disagree. I
charity.
disagree.
What
I
if
disagree
Cignetti
with
put the
you,
headset
Jimbo.
on for James
Maddie,
Madison since he's got the week off? He just
Maddie,
Google it.
what were the scores last year?
From
Ohio
what I
State
remember,
dominated Tennessee.
yeah,
Tennessee, not a group of 5 team.
no,
Penn
but the
State
quarterback was
beat
an
the shit out
idiot.
of SMU, a P4 team.
Yeah, if
Notre
James
Dame.
Madison,
Notre Dame
what,
destroyed
so
Indiana.
who does James Madison play?
They play Oregon.
So when Oregon wins by
21-point
30,
spread.
you want to see that game again next year?
Do I want to see Ohio State versus Tennessee?
I'd rather see Notre
these,
Dame in there.
These teams get destroyed all the time, and they're not
I
group
think
of
Notre
5.
Dame could have won the whole thing.
Join a conference.
That's what they're telling. I mean,
I agree.
it's
fuck them.
They are sending a message to them.
The top 5 rated conference champions get automatic bids. Take it out if you don't like the rule.
They are sending a message. I will say that, and I understand.
Or maybe don't blow up the Pac-12 and fucking make these giant super conferences where nobody plays each other. That's what I think is causing more damage than anything, is these super conferences where, like, Oregon, Ohio State, and Indiana barely, like, they're not.
Well, these are good conversations to have, like people will go on about Notre Dame. They'll go, do they deserve it? Does Alabama deserve it? And then is Notre Dame a bunch of bitches for skipping out on a bowl game? I mean,
I don't think it's even bitches. I think it's not smart. Those are a lot of extra practices and moments for young kids.
I get it.
I'm
for some
happy
of the
Michigan's
teams.
playing. I'm happy they're playing a
they
good
checked
Texas
out.
team.
They checked out. Who does Michigan play in their bowl game?
Texas,
wow.
baby.
So if they win,
what bowl is that?
whoever wins gets a nice 10-3 record.
And the thing about it is, like, I want to see all their players play because it is a very fun matchup.
There's a couple bowls that I'm actually excited for.
A large majority for Michigan because they're so young.
Yeah.
And Bryce Underwood will now have like a month to develop more.
Sure.
Him and Arch going at each other. Arch is going to play too.
Did Nebraska make a bowl game?
Yeah, Nebraska's played in the Vegas Bowl against Utah. They are fucking
Let's
shit
go,
pushed
Jimmy.
in.
Let's go.
Shit pushed in.
Let's go.
Which stadium? Not SoFi.
Yeah, it's in SoFi.
Well, let's go.
Wait, what? Where? What?
It's not SoFi. Allegiant.
Allegiant. Okay,
Yeah.
I was
Allegiant. Yeah.
thought I was stroking up.
I'm trying to think. You guys looked through all the bowls yet to see which ones might be fun? Like, there's like actual bowl season I kind of look forward to.
You look forward to Army Navy?
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Is it weird to you that they're like playing games this week too, though?
I think it's bad.
Because I think they have bowl games.
I think you owe it to those kids to just let that game be the game.
I think they have bowl games starting.
There's one game that night, but
isn't there one on Friday?
Jim, I'm gonna name some games I think you're interested in.
Yeah.
Okay, no, the LA Bowl is.
Yes,
Saturday,
LA
right?
Bowl is the first one I saw. I'm like,
I will do that. Right that is a gym bowl. Who's played in that one?
Boise State and Washington.
Oh yeah,
that
definitely.
one's at SoFi.
And I think it's after the Heisman leads into that.
Yeah,
I think.
After this, let's get into the Heisman voting.
So that's definitely one of them.
Old Dominion versus South Florida.
I mean, South Florida. Who knows? Like, how many kids are going to be transferring is the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With Golish leaving, how many of these kids are going to try and jump ship?
Yeah.
So, I normally yes, but not.
All right, I know one.
Like their new hire, by the way, Brian Hartline is good.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, where's he going? South Florida.
Brian Hartline to South Florida.
He was on the
Florida's a good
Dolphins
school to cut your teeth in. And,
yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a springboard.
Oh, I know, Jim. Kennesaw State versus Western Michigan.
Love that one. Love that one.
Yeah.
Two conference champions right there. CUSA champion versus the MAC champion. Come on. And like a lot of these teams don't like sit players yet. Like these, you guys remember last year when some of these like MACs like matchups that fights were breaking out left and right.
Well, that's why I wish it would be for the bigger teams. Although Notre Dame,
because these teams care.
Out. Well, they do
these teams care, Maddie.
Not a lot of them are going to go to the NFL. So
I know who Jim likes. Jim likes Washington State versus Utah State.
I do like. Well, I like Utah
Washington
State this
State's
season.
a tough playing team, even though they lose.
Yeah, but they also lost their head coach. I don't know if he's coaching this one because
where's he going?
He's Iowa State.
Oh, that's right. Oh, we didn't even talk about that yet.
Yeah, that's 2 years
Matt
in a
Campbell
row.
going to Penn State. That's
Finally,
a good
somebody
hire.
got him. This sort of lined up well for him too, because he just
under
basically
the
they had to
radar.
come to him, you know.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Hawaii Bowl. I'll tell you that. Cal versus Hawaii in Hawaii.
That's fun.
JKS gonna like light it up.
That's always my
Cal's got a
favorite
new
because it comes
coach.
on after everything else, just when you're tuckered out from all that
Yep.
football.
Christmas
Hawaiian
Eve.
Bowl.
Christmas Eve. I love it. Right before. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think Nebraska plays December 30th.
Okay. Fine then.
Clemson. Oh, also very fun one. The Pinstripe Bowl of Clemson Penn State. That's just funny.
Yeah.
I feel like Penn State, like, what? You think anybody's gonna be playing in?
They're gonna have some opt-outs, but I think they're playing for the intern. They
Man,
really
who
like
doesn't
that
want to
intern,
play at
dude.
Yankee Stadium though? If
That's
you're
where
a kid
Nebraska
from the
played
South,
last year.
it's fun to play Yankee Stadium. I think they have a game at
wow. I
Fenway
just realized
too.
why that's the Pinstripe Bowl now. Thank you, Maddie, for
Pop-Tart Bowl is going to be a banger. Georgia Tech versus BYU. Both those teams, I think, are going to play hard.
Who's in the Mayonnaise Bowl?
I don't know if is Duke Mayo doing it.
I felt like the Virginia Duke felt like the Mayo Bowl because that's where it's played.
Yeah, the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Mayo on the winning coach.
Yes,
it's a tradition.
It's Wake Forest, Mississippi State.
Sucks to be one of those coaches.
So Mississippi State gets into a bowl at 5-7 because so many teams are opting out.
Yeah.
Who else opted out besides Notre Dame? I knew there was one other big school.
There's a lot of schools. K-State, Iowa State, Rutgers. I'll just look it up. College football bowl opt-outs.
No, Rutgers did.
Yeah, Rutgers doesn't make any sense to me. I get K-State and Iowa State.
This is a chance to improve your team. This is where you usually play a lot of younger guys, got people who will be starting next year.
I understand. So like Notre Dame, Kansas State, Kansas, Iowa State, Florida State, Auburn, UCF, Baylor, Rutgers, Temple, all opting out. I understand like an Iowa State, a Kansas State, and Auburn, teams that are in the flux of a coaching change. You want to get you're going to get a lot of transfers. You want to get in and hit the transfer portal hard. I understand schools like that. Notre Dame, sure, you can argue. I don't get Florida State. I don't get Kansas. I don't get UCF. Like, you want these practices, I feel. But it's hard, if you're a 5-7, because a lot of these teams are 5-7.
Sure.
There is a shot that they already, their semester is done, and a lot of these guys have already been sent home for the holiday, because you're probably not expecting to go to a bowl.
Right.
If you're like Rutgers and you're 5-7, or you're
That's
Temple,
an interesting take. I like that.
Maybe they don't no, we're already done. We've already sent everyone out. The semester's done. We didn't expect this to happen. Right. So, because remember, they tried so hard. They were still looking up until yesterday for someone to play Georgia Southern in a bowl, in the Birmingham Bowl, and they finally found 5-7. App State, who they played earlier this season. It's a conference, it's a rivalry game and a conference game in a bowl game.
Well,
I love it.
Times are tough.
So bizarre. That's so bizarre. So how do you guys feel about Matt Campbell to Penn State, though?
Great hire. Great hire. Yeah. Especially they waited forever. No one knew what was going to happen.
He's also he's a very mild-mannered, blue-collar guy. But again, when you move up,
Midwest to the core.
You better beat Ohio. You got to have a big win, or they're gonna come after you in 2-3 years.
People are calling him the Nick Saban of Mike Riley's.
Yeah, he's a very mild-mannered guy, but when you move up, it's fun when you're at Iowa State. But now you gotta have a big win, and you got to do it in the first 2 years. And one of the things Dan Lanning did at Oregon is he got some big wins. He had a tough first season, but then he started getting big wins.
Yeah. Now you definitely need big wins if you want to win over your fan base.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And they demand a lot of Penn State. They want to be Ohio State. They want to be,
No, they look at themselves as in that league.
They do.
The top
I don't know if they are, but they sure do look at themselves.
Every fan base is kind of delusional, except for 3 schools. Okay,
I don't think Akron's fan base is delusional.
No. What do you mean? They won't shut the fuck up. They thought they should have been in the playoffs. All right, Heisman finalists: Mendoza, Pavia, Love, Sayin. What do we got here?
I hope Mendoza wins
It's
for his
probably
clutch.
it's probably between Mendoza and Pavia at this point.
What about Love?
I
don't think so. I don't know how you give it to Love after Genti didn't win it with much better stats.
Right. It wasn't like it was a great year, but like if I looked at Justice Hayes, his year would have been better had he been healthy. Like 1,200 yards, 1,300 yards, great year, but it's not like I feel for a running back, you have to do just insanely stupid numbers.
This is like a big narrative Heisman year because I don't feel like it just feels like no one was that standoutish compared to what we've had. Like
it's very medium, very pedestrian here.
To me, apart from Pavia, but like if you look at Mendoza and Sayin, Mendoza won the head-to-head. He's doing this without the 5-star teammates around him, without the blue blood program.
Well, what is the Heisman? Is it for the best stats or like
it's the best player in college football?
See, that's the thing. Mendoza is like the leader. He's the guy, but he doesn't put up the best stats.
He puts up pretty good stats,
He's got good stats. I mean, they're right there or better than Sayin's, I think.
But doesn't the guy from Vanderbilt have like the most gaudy stats?
No, he does not. I think Julian Sayin probably has more gaudy stats because Julian Sayin, his big thing is like unreal completion percentage. Like
he's also playing 7-on-7 most of the year,
basically. But like Diego Pavia's, I think his argument is he does have good stats and he has the rushing on top of it that these other guys don't as much.
He's got a hot mom too.
That too. Yeah. But I think the biggest thing for Pavia is like what he means to his team.
Yeah.
Like obviously Fernando Mendoza, huge deal.
I mean, seeing what Mendoza did, like again,
I think
knocked out the first play of the game.
I think that gives him an edge.
Play. That showed me something.
Yes.
Because the air was taken out of the building. And it showed me a lot. And then he just made he lost his best receiver. He still made clutch play after clutch play. But I don't know. I agree. I don't know if they just look at statistics.
Yeah, I think that they kind of like, since Mendoza and Sayin went head to head and they're both quarterbacks, that they kind of give it to the winner.
I was going to say the narrative going into the game was like the winner of this game gets the Heisman.
Yeah, because, Sayin didn't have to win a lot of big games this year.
Yes.
Did Ohio State play any big game after Texas?
Well, Michigan, I guess.
I mean, Michigan, but it was like...
Was Michigan ranked going in that one?
Yeah, they're like 16
or something. That's what I thought. That. It was good. I mean, he's a great player, but look at what he's working with compared to Mendoza. Those Ohio State receivers are insane. These guys are like 18-year-olds that are built like 24-year-olds. Like it's nuts.
It's 100%. I'm on Mendoza. It'd be awesome for Indiana to get the Heisman and a Natty and go undefeated.
Yeah.
It would be fun.
He just retires at the end of the year.
Retire on top. Yeah. I'm rooting for Indiana. I'm rooting for JMU. I'm rooting for Tulane. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to root for Ole Miss.
Stick it to
I will gladly root for them unless they're playing Indiana, I think.
Yeah. It would just also be very funny.
The narrative's fantastic. Fuck you, Lane.
He still gets paid, though.
Sure, he's getting paid no matter what.
He said he's rooting for him hard.
But trust me, he wants.
Yeah, Maddie, of course he's rooting for him. LSU, like if they make if Ole Miss wins the Natty, Lane gets $1 million from LSU.
That's sick.
That's in his contract.
Holy shit!
He gets paid out for every round that Ole Miss goes further.
But dude, he'll get that, but he won't have the ring. He's already got millions.
No, he's not. He's not getting.
He won't have that fucking ring. Which
you think he got an Alabama ring?
Oh right.
Do you think he got one? Because Nick Saban, he didn't call the national championship game. Remember? That was Sark. No, because Nick
Saban lost.
It's when they booted him off to FAU.
Yeah, he lost that game.
That's right.
They lost. So it doesn't matter.
That's true.
Yeah,
he did win a natty or two with him. I think he won one or two.
Yeah, that's what, I mean that's when they had that offense really humming.
Do you guys want the betting lines of the playoff games real quick?
Yeah, and then we'll go to NFL.
I got one more thing after this, though.
All right.
It'll be real quick. Oklahoma, 1.5 point favorite versus Alabama.
I like Oklahoma.
At home too.
Yeah,
Texas A&M 4-point home favorite against Miami. I like
I'm
Miami.
going Miami.
Yep. Ole Miss 17.5-point home favorite against
Let's
Tulane.
go with Tulane.
Uh, Oregon 21 over James Madison.
I like Oregon by
I think that
40.
yeah. And then I think that's it for the opening round.
I heard a guy on local radio. He was interviewing Retzloff, and he was giving him all the. So you got these nicknames. Now they call it
Yeah,
Jew Lane and
yeah,
like
yeah.
Jew Orleans and
Yeah.
like it
And
just sounded so
what did he
weird coming out
respond?
of this guy's mouth.
How did he
Like
respond?
yeah, I mean,
He's
he's
got a
just
cool
laughing and
mustache.
rolling with it. He probably
Yeah.
loves all that shit, but it is just funny hearing some guy who probably has no idea what Hanukkah really is or anything like talk about this shit.
Eh,
So the
It
last
sounds
one
also highly inappropriate. Like if a white guy was saying like these things to like a black player or something.
yeah.
the last bit I had was Pete Bavacqua, the Notre Dame AD on the
Oh
Dan Patrick
yeah.
show. Yeah, do you know what else he said besides like chirping at the ACC?
Okay.
That they have an agreement with the College Football Playoff Committee that if Notre Dame is in the top 12, they automatically get a playoff spot.
What?
I remember Curt
Yep,
Bavacqua.
that's he said that was an agreement
You
that
remember
Notre Dame
Curt
has with the
Bavacqua?
playoff committee. It's a deal that they have going forward that if Notre Dame is in the top 12 to end the season, they will get a playoff spot.
Why does the committee need to make a deal with Notre Dame?
That's what I'm saying.
Were
How
they
can
going to
one
go shoot off and go play in the Live Tour in Saudi
Yeah, how
Arabia?
does one
Fuck off.
school
Like, what
have
are you
this
doing?
kind of power?
That doesn't sound right. Who's
Yeah.
Kurt Baklava?
Pete Bavacqua is the athletic director at Notre Dame.
Well, Curt
Right.
Bavacqua was the player in baseball where Tommy Lasorda used to say, I drive a limo to let the cocksucker hit. Because they accused him of throwing at his head. He goes, that guy I give him a limo to hit that cocksucker 130 here. You think we're trying to hit that fucking loser? One of the great Tommy Lasorda clips.
Oh, fantastic.
Utah 14.5-point favorite over Nebraska too.
Wow.
Okay, I got some other interesting tidbits real quick before we move on from college football. The fired Virginia Tech coach, Brent Pry, is now back at Virginia Tech as the defensive coordinator.
You know what? He doesn't have to move. He doesn't have to move.
Right. He probably just called Century 21 and was like, hey, never mind.
He's like, I kind of like my house, actually.
Yeah.
Didn't work out.
And there was this was an interesting one. I don't quite know the full details. It's a little sketchy, but Georgia is suing a former player, Damon Watson II, who's now at Missouri, for $390,000, claiming he violated the terms of an NIL contract he signed with the team, or signed with Classic City Collective or whatever.
I saw this.
But what's funny though is that's more than what they even paid him. That's the weird part.
Yeah, these schools and whatnot, people are just going to start suing like crazy, I think.
Well, until they get full contracts, like
that's another thing I wondered with some of these bowl opt-outs. Like, if you're an NIL, if you're a guy paying for NIL, do you want is there provisions in these NIL agreements that if you don't play in a bowl game, like you miss out on a bunch of money?
I would assume maybe there's something like that, but also like the boosters probably don't care if like you're a guy that's moving on and you're playing in a dumb bowl, like
maybe, but it's like it's another chance that you want to see these guys play again.
The other thing could help your team pad their stats,
Also, the last part on my last bit on these opt-outs is if I'm a senior on some of these schools, I'm pissed because if you're not going pro, and all of a sudden you like retroactively figure out, oh, the last game I ever played in my life was like 3 weeks ago. I'd be pissed.
Yeah. Pretty bizarre.
Yeah.
Maddie, what happened? What's going on in the NFL, my man?
Well, Josh Allen did the cool Josh Allen things this weekend. That was a great game in the snow. The Packers beat the Bears in a tough game. The Ravens, we have more controversy of what it catches with the Ravens versus the
That
Steelers.
was a bizarre looking
That was
play.
The Dolphins keep winning,
so
and
weird.
Mike McDaniel might have a job next year after
He does, Maddie. It's already been confirmed he's coming back.
6-7. It's amazing they've come back.
The path to
And
the
so
playoffs
they're
is
hanging in there. The Chiefs are dead. The
Are they officially out?
They're 6-7. They have a long way to go. The Colts, which were the best team after like 7 weeks, probably aren't going to make the playoffs. Daniel Jones blew out his Achilles, so
shout out
Did you
Riley
see
Leonard,
they were
Duke
talking about
boy.
they were
well,
going to
Riley
work out
Leonard's hurt too.
They're going to work
Yeah,
out
Phillip Rivers is making a comeback.
He
So
doesn't
they
even
have
know if he
nobody.
wants to play. He's just going to go see what's going on.
Yeah, so they're in trouble.
He's a grandfather.
The
by
Chiefs
the way.
are done. The Chiefs aren't making the playoffs.
12% chance, Maddie.
Yeah. Shadur Sanders has played well, even though the Browns coach. Here's something like you got to stop with these teams. When you're down by 14 and you get a touchdown, stop going for 2 points. It's the dumbest thing ever. I hate it. And the Browns basically did it, and they missed 2-point conversions. Now, if they just kick extra points, they have momentum, and they're probably going to beat the Titans.
Also, that play was the worst play I've ever seen.
Yeah, some of the worst plays you'll ever see.
I feel like you see that a lot, where it's like, I kind of like the play call, but it's a terrible. Like I like the thing
like
to go
they never
for it, but
practiced it. You know,
yeah, it's like an off. They run a bad play.
Yeah, the Saints upset the Bucks, so the Panthers might actually win that division, and the Texans are looking really good. They have an incredible defense, and they're doing just enough on offense. They're a scary team.
The Texans are the Texas Tech of the NFL.
Yeah, they kind of came back this year. What was going on?
But I think the Chiefs are done.
They look done. They look old.
Even if they win out, they probably don't make it because they have many types.
They do not control their own destiny, I believe.
No, they don't. And they're off. And Kelsey looks old. They can rebound again in a year or two, but I think Andy Reid will probably be gone. Their dynasty might be over.
Well,
and the Eagles look like shit. I'm watching it now. They're off.
30?
He's still playing good. It's just his receivers let him down.
Yeah, I mean, it could be like a Tom Brady where you're kind of get a lull for a little while, even if you're making the playoffs here and there, and then
the one difference is that Tom Brady took very few hits for 20 years. Like he minimized his hits. I think because Mahomes runs a lot more.
Sure.
That I don't know if Mahomes' body can last as long as Brady's, just for the fact that Brady tried not to take a lot of hits.
Mm-hmm.
So they got the Chiefs. The Chiefs have the Chargers, Titans, Broncos, Raiders.
Yeah, those are 2 tough games. So they have no margin of error.
And then I think they probably need like
a lot of help.
I was gonna say they probably need the Chargers to lose again.
And the Chargers are winning tonight, and they're probably gonna win. They're being in a really bad game. The Eagles look like shit. The Eagles are very off.
The Eagles are not fun to watch.
No. And if Dallas was a little better, they could have won that division.
The Eagles, I mean, could they fall out of playoff contention here?
I think it'll be hard.
Their division stinks. Yeah. That's the problem. If the Cowboys had a little more momentum and had won a couple more games early, yes, but I think they're going to win that division like 9-7.
True. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, because I think the Cowboys are out of it, right? Or no?
They're not mathematically, but they need a lot of help.
I think they need more help than the Chiefs, even.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a big game. I'm glad the Lions finally look good again. I mean, they don't look like they did.
Yeah, the Lions did what they had to do, but they're in trouble too because the NFC is so tough. But I think a lot of people think the last game of the year is the Bears-Lions. That will probably come down to a playoff game, but unfortunately for the Lions, it's going to be on the road in cold Soldier Field. And Goff has not looked good in the cold.
Well, the NFC is hilarious.
Shit out of them in the second.
The NFC is the Bears went from first, like the number 1 seed in the NFC, all the way to the 7th seed with 1 loss.
I don't think the Bears are for real.
And they were in that game.
I think they're solid. I think they're winning games, but I don't.
They're skirting by. Like
Yes.
it's good.
Caleb
Like
Williams is like a game manager.
They're getting by.
But like sometimes he'll like have the weirdest,
The
craziest
problem with
fuck
Caleb
you play
Williams
of
is
all
that
time, and then he'll have
and then he'll
the
do
worst.
like the throw he did last night where it sucks.
Yeah. He's not consistent yet. He holds on the ball way too long too. He just can't help himself.
He has those flashes though, and it's like, oh, that's why you love him. Because he can make shit happen, and it's crazy.
JJ McCarthy bounced back for the Vikings. And the Jaguars, nobody talks about it, but they're kind of under the radar.
Well, they started out hot
Liam
and then
Cohen.
kind of took a lull, and now they're back. So
Yep. Duval, 9-4. It's wild that the Colts, everybody was like, hey, it's their year, and now they probably don't make the playoffs.
Yeah, probably not. Where are they at right
now? The NFL's
now?
tough and injuries.
Yeah, they look so good too.
Like the truth of the matter is, last year with the Lions, Dan Campbell kept the Lions together, but they had no shot because the injuries were too much.
Do you want the current projected percentage to make the playoffs right now, Maddie?
For who?
Any team.
Sure, give me the Colts.
36% on NFL's official website.
Give me the Chiefs.
Chiefs are sitting at 12%.
Texans,
88%.
Cowboys,
8%.
That's not good.
Carolina Panthers,
28%.
Bucks
are 72%. Currently
I think the
sitting
Panthers
at the 4 seed.
win that division. They're both 7.
I think they will. Yeah. Bucks have not been looking good.
No.
I mean, they lost to fucking New Orleans and Tyler Shuck.
How about the Buffalo Bills?
Buffalo Bills, 97%.
And how about your Miami Dolphins?
1%.
So they're still at 1% because they were that before this game too. And I'm like,
I think that might go up a little bit too.
How about the Jets?
Yeah, refresh it, Jimmy.
Jets got eliminated, baby.
Did the Patriots clinch a playoff spot already?
Patriots sitting at 99%. So I think if the Bills lose again, because the Patriots
play this week.
Yeah. So if the Patriots win, then they clinch the division.
They play this week.
Yeah.
And the Patriots already beat them on the road, which is amazing.
Yeah, if the Patriots win this game, they clinch the division, which would be massive for them.
It's been a bad night. Jalen Hurts, what happened to him? He's off this year.
Dude, this whole Philly offense.
He has 3 turnovers tonight.
I think Sirianni is just coordinator dependent, you know?
Yeah, he really is.
He's got the right assistants. He's great. When he doesn't,
Yep.
It's this.
Do you guys
he seems like a good motivator, but like, yeah, if he doesn't have the coordinators,
like he's a good, leader.
It looks like Tyler Show is a good draft pick too.
Mm-hmm. He looks really good. I'm shucking it for Shuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nasty Jim.
I'm trying to see the best games for next week. Ooh, Chargers at Chiefs.
That's the one everybody will be watching because it will be the nail in the Chiefs' coffin.
Yeah, so the morning games, Ravens at Bengals, just because like now that Joe Burrow's back, the Bengals games are fun again. Bills at New England, Chargers at Chiefs. Raiders at Eagles, just for the Eagles to get a bounce back. They need a win. The Raiders are bad.
Give them that.
Yeah.
So real quick,
Packers at Broncos next week.
The cover yesterday, the Broncos Raiders. So the Raiders kicked a meaningless field goal to cover the spread with 3 seconds. Has a lot of people pissed off. It's one of the weirdest backdoor games of all time. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I did see that. I watched that one live, and I was like,
yeah.
I guess you kick the field goal and try and go for an onside if the field
they
goal
had no
doesn't.
Time.
I know, like, you're hoping that the field goal doesn't. You maybe have like a second left on the clock to do a Hail Mary.
Sure. It made a lot of people pissed.
Well, hey, that's their fault.
Yeah.
Were you one of those
You
people
shouldn't be betting on these games is what we're trying to say.
That's right. Patty, this is going to be your next addiction you're quitting.
Yeah.
Gambling.
Do you guys want to hear Jordan Love stats during Toyotathon, by the way?
Is what?
Just during, what was the Toyotathon season?
Let me look it up. Toyotathon season. Toyotathon is mid-November to the first week of January. So career-wise, during Toyotathon, Jordan Love, 36 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
That's impressive. He could win the Heisman with those stats.
He killed he's great in the month. Basically, it's just saying he's great in the month of December.
Well, that's a good time to be great.
So. Yeah. That's I just like that one.
That is funny. Well, what about Honda Days?
Happy Honda Days? I don't know about that one.
Maybe he doesn't celebrate Honda Days.
Oh, Luke.
Yeah.
Lions at Rams next week.
Oh, boy.
Fun. That sucks for the Lions.
Because the
tough
Rams
schedule,
are cooking,
man.
Rams
they
are
good. Cooking.
They have such a tough schedule.
To the dome, though.
Yeah.
But their schedule is brutal.
It's tough.
One of the toughest schedules.
Shout out your boy Blake Corum getting some touchdowns last week.
Yeah, look great. I just need a chance. Just need a chance.
Colts at Seattle is going to be brutal, I feel.
Yeah, Colts have no quarterback. They're down to Brett Rippon.
Seattle's just racking up wins, man.
Don't they have Riley Leonard?
He got hurt.
He got hurt? He got hurt?
Yeah, he's out. That's why they're going to Phillip Rivers.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah.
Hasn't played in 4 years.
That's funny. I'm trying to see any other games next week.
Literally a grandfather.
Oh, Panthers at Saints.
I'm not buying into that. I'm not going to watch that game.
The Dolphins at the Steelers for Monday Night Football. That's disgusting.
I like that one because it's like those two teams need wins to stay relevant, this year. So
Steelers, I think, are actually now maybe the favorite to win the division.
Yeah, that was a big win this week.
That was a big win.
On a controversial catch play.
I want to see the spread of that. What's the one I wanted to look at? I wanted to look at Colts Seahawks. What do you guys think the spread is?
15.
13.5.
There you go, Matt. You got some points there.
Yeah.
I mean, you should take the Seahawks.
Yeah, they just have no quarterback. The Colts has nobody.
Yeah, and Mike McDonald will lay it on you too. He doesn't care.
Oh, yeah, he does not care. Bills 1.5-point road favorites over in New England.
That's going to be a fun game. What's the Sunday night game?
Sunday night game is Vikings at Cowboys.
So weird. Both of those teams are pretty much out of it.
Cowboys a 6-point home favorite
and
there.
Saquon Barkley just took one to the house.
And just like that.
I'm excited for bowl season. I don't care. I'm hyped for the playoffs, but I love bowl season. It's a magical time. I'm trying to keep bowl season alive.
It is fun. I'll agree with you, Jim. It is fun, especially fun. when you're just fucking lounging, you're watching games that just don't matter. And then
what other sport can you see a Pop-Tart ritualistically sacrifice itself to the winning team to give them a pyramid of Pop-Tarts?
Eagles just faked a tush push and got a 50-yard run.
Love that. Also, what other sport besides college football will the winning coach get dunked in mayo?
That's my favorite.
Is that all in like a Gatorade jug? Or
yes. Yeah, they do it in
that's got to be heavy as shit.
It's got to be super heavy. They have 2 people do it. So.
Yeah, you got to have a couple linemen or D linemen do that.
But it's like... I would like to embrace bowl season because college football is weird. It is stupid. And we need more that's like, I feel like a lot of the narrative, a lot of people, it's too playoff centric. Like that's the only thing that matters. There's a lot of other fun, stupid stuff in this sport that matters.
They'll just turn, bowl season will just go more towards the way of banana ball and just keep getting more fun.
Yeah, but just wait until they expand the playoffs because like they already said, like 16 teams. I heard someone shoot out 24 teams. No.
But when you have like the first few games and half of them have double-digit spreads, that's not saying we need more games.
You know who'd be the first team out if they went to 16?
Who?
The Michigan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, they would be in or out of it?
They'd be the first team out.
Oh, well, no, fuck that then. Never mind.
Go to 24.
Don't just 24. Tease me. Don't tease
24.
I think they actually could win a couple games in the playoffs, too.
You never
know. If it was that big and they're playing.
Dude, this weekend in the FCS playoffs, Illinois State beat North Dakota State.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
And Illinois State was not even ranked coming into the FCS playoffs.
Shit. Okay.
And they just upset the number one team. They were like a 24-point underdog. And they just won outright. Like anything that the FCS playoffs are great, but they also have reasonably sized conferences, and it's not a committee that picks it.
Right.
It's you win your conference, you're in, and then there's like however many at-larges.
No, they'll divvy things up more pro style. You watch, there'll be divisions and stuff.
At that point, I'm just pissed that they got rid of the conferences then. Like,
right.
If they had the Pac-12,
well, you might have like SEC, Big Ten. Those are the AFC, NFC types, and then
eventually, yeah, they'll just absorb the Big 12 and the ACC. It'll just be the Big 10, East and West again, but each one has like 20 teams in it.
Right.
And the SEC, we're going towards a Super League eventually. It's all stupid.
All right, one more tidbit before we go. Did you guys see Doug Gottlieb throw that chair when his team lost?
I heard about it.
It's the funniest shit. Just because it's Doug Gottlieb and he's just the most annoying person on the planet. And like a little baby boy.
I do like that.
And then he just fucking he loses, and then he's like, they lost so stupid. They were being so stupid out there. Like it's just funny. It's one of those things that's very satisfying to watch.
I'll check it out.
Angry, upset baby boy Doug Gottlieb. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in.
1 second.
Whoa, breaking news.
I got one more thing.
Breaking news.
Shout out Nebraska Cornhusker basketball team. They're one of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 undefeated teams in college basketball right now.
There's only 9 still undefeated?
I think so. Yeah, and Nebraska's one of them.
Okay, well, I look forward to their game against
Michigan. Just shit stomped Creighton on Sunday.
Really?
Oh yeah, Creighton's having a down year, but
that sucks.
I'm getting dangerously close to hope, where I can hope that Nebraska will win its first NCAA tournament game.
Well, we're rooting there right with you, Jimmy.
Ranked number 23 in the country right now, by the way.
Oh, that's cool. Just to be ranked, that's great.
And I think volleyball's still on a great string going into the tournament. I think we're almost to the quarterfinals of the volleyball tournament.
Isn't that a lock though for you guys?
I mean, we'll see if they had a rough stretch against K-State, but they still won 3 sets to nothing, dominated, but
okay.
We'll see.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thank you, Maddie.
You heard it here. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you next week for another exciting edition of the Sports. The best.